You want to buy a home, but houses are too expensive? Well, that didn't happen overnight. I'm Josie Cummings. I'm a millennial, and like many of you, I'm frustrated so many of us in my generation will never be able to afford a home like those before us. In my government affairs role, it drives me crazy to see how hidden costs drive up home prices for all of us. But we have the power to change things. Let's talk about regulations. Regulation at all levels, city, county, state, and federal, account for about 25% or nearly $125,000 on the final sales price of a new home in Washington. Regulations can include zoning approvals, building compliance such as fees and required studies, building codes and standards that go beyond promoting health and safety of occupants, business compliance such as license, insurances, bonds, and labor, open land requirements, meaning you can't build homes there, and taxes and fees during the purchase and sale transactions. So, what's the problem? While some government regulation is necessary, overregulation is a real problem. Rising regulatory costs are a limiting factor on housing supply, particularly for the entry-level market in need of inventory. We can fix this, but it won't be easy. Urge your elected officials to take real, bold action on reducing or eliminating unnecessary regulations, and tell them to stop adding new ones. Often, lawmakers add costs and fees to new homes to achieve other goals, like reducing homelessness or fighting climate change. Both those issues are important, but for every $1,000 in added regulations or costs means at least 2,500 more families won't be able to afford a new home in Washington. Local governments can help by taking time to revisit regulations that impact the cost of constructing market-rate homes. The best place to start is streamlining the permit process and reducing impact fees. We are in the midst of a housing affordability crisis. Remind policymakers to consider any and all ways to reduce regulatory costs while still maintaining compliance with laws and standards that influence health and safety. We have the power to change things. Learn more at cutthecost.org.